Welcome to the Psyche Pilot channel, where we discover the secrets of the mind and improve our lives.
Ever found yourself drawing a broad conclusion from a single event? Welcome back to our series on thinking errors. Today, we're addressing a common cognitive distortion that many of us face: overgeneralization. So, what exactly is overgeneralization? It's when we take one event or a small number of events and use them to make sweeping conclusions. This can lead us to inaccurate conclusions, fuel stereotypes, and create unrealistic expectations. Let's dive into some examples of how overgeneralization can play out in different areas of our lives. Picture this. You've applied for 2 jobs, and unfortunately you didn't land either of them. You immediately conclude that you'll never get a job. That's overgeneralization. Instead, try to analyze the possible reasons for the rejections and use them to improve future applications. Remember, many successful people faced initial rejections too. Now, let's consider personal relationships. Your friend has missed the last 2 meetups. You quickly assume they no longer care about your friendship. That's an overgeneralization. Before making any conclusions, try talking to your friend to understand their circumstances. They might have a valid reason, such as personal issues or an emergency. Clarifying misunderstandings and assumptions can help us avoid overgeneralization. Finally, let's look at education. You failed a math test and conclude you're bad at math. That's another instance of overgeneralization. Instead of making a sweeping conclusion, try to analyze the test to identify areas for improvement. Consider every test as a learning opportunity, not as a definitive measure of your abilities. To counteract overgeneralization, it's essential to develop a habit of seeking more evidence before reaching conclusions. Ask yourself, do I have enough information to support this conclusion? And are there counterexamples that could challenge this conclusion? So, what have we learned today? Overgeneralization can lead us to draw inaccurate conclusions. It's a common thinking error that can affect various aspects of our lives, from work and personal relationships to education. By challenging these conclusions and seeking more evidence, we can think more accurately and critically. Thanks for tuning into this exploration of overgeneralization. Stay tuned for our next video where we'll delve into another thinking error. Until then, remember, not all that glitters is gold, and not all that feels true is universal.